Sir, how are you? Good to see you.
Good to see you too, man. What's up? Hold on, dog.
Yeah.
What's up? Did you make this tie out of a sock?
You
Be
like,
on.
you
No,
like it?
no. Like you cut a sock, and you just tie it around and make it.
I think it's like velvet.
Oh, my bad. See how much I
Ladies
know.
like it.
That's all that matters. That's all that
What do
matters.
you think of the rest of the outfit?
I can tell you got your own style going on here, but your shoes don't match your shirt, homie. I know you tried.
Yeah.
I know you tried, but you
I
need.
didn't really try. That's the thing.
I can tell.
It's natural.
I was just being nice. I can tell you didn't try. But you know what? If your tie would have matched your shoelaces, I would like pimp, pimp. I can give you classes
I
on
still got some work to do, basically.
a little bit.
All right.
It's cool.
Well, it's good to see you again,
You too.
Rampage. You know.
Everything good?
Yeah, great. Yourself?
I'm good.
You know, you were on my show a couple weeks ago,
Quit
and
lying.
no, you were.
What's that?
You probably don't remember.
No,
It wasn't a highlight for you
I do.
or
other
me.
shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a sensitive guy.
Why?
I don't know. Just kids used to pick on me when I was a kid, and
I can see
I always
that.
took it to heart. I always wore my emotions on my sleeve. And after the interview, you tweeted that, because people were talking
What's
about
your
it.
name?
Ariel Helwani.
Oh. This the guy. I don't want to do an interview with this guy. He talking on Twitter.
I know. I was giving you credit.
No, honestly, you. That's you.
That is me, the mermaid. You called me once, famously.
Yeah, but I didn't know that was you. Well, how come you asking me fucked up questions and on the phone?
Well, that's the thing. I want to ask you, which questions shouldn't I have asked? And I don't want to ask those questions again now because I don't want to upset you.
All right. Honestly, the whole thing wasn't really. Who got a phone on?
Yeah, well, it's a dog barking.
Dog boy. Honestly, when we were doing the interview, I had to rush and everything because the timing of the interview was live,
Right.
and I didn't eat, and I was eating while I was doing the interview, and then I was in a bad mood, and you asked me something about Queen Mo, like I'm the type of guy. I'm a very mental guy and stuff like that, mentally positive and everything, and I'm expecting for this interview to promote my fight with Matt Hamill.
Right.
And you asked me about Queen Mo. And so I can know you can tell right then and there by my answer that I wasn't happy with. I don't want to talk about. Why I want to talk about that guy? I don't like the guy. I don't want to talk about the guy.
And I respected that, and I let you go after that because I knew you didn't want to be there.
Yeah. But what other? Well, I do some interviews.
Right.
But okay, I'm the type of guy that is all about the energy. You run the interview. It's all about your energy, and I don't know what it is. But I've also heard from my peoples that you've hated on me before on your show.
Ariel Helwani? Me?
That's your name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never.
I can go get them right now, and they don't.
Please, do you want to squash this right now?
Because you want to.
No, because I have the most respect.
Those fighting words.
No, I mean like squash the beef between us.
Oh, I thought you were talking about fighting.
No, absolutely not.
I'm from Memphis. Those fighting words.
The only thing I got is my nose, and it could poke you in the eye, but the reach is probably not.
I break that, homie.
Yeah.
This guy, he need to learn some Memphis lingo.
So squash is the wrong thing to say.
That's when you get ready to throw down.
Maybe we can settle our differences.
Okay, we can do that then. All right, we can do that. Cause squashing.
Is there anything in particular that I said that bothered you?
I do some interviews. All I know is that, like I said, normally I like to do happy, fun, laughing interviews. You can tell how I came up here. I met this guy a couple times. I didn't know that was your name. I didn't know that was you. Guess what? If I had known that was you, I wouldn't have said yes to this interview.
Really?
Really?
You regret it?
No, you cool in person, but on the phone, man, you got some big balls or something.
Well, how are you feeling? Let's change the subject and be a little more positive. I saw you tweeted Rampage for real. I'm giving you props to your Twitter address.
That's my
I'm
Twitter.
starting. Yeah, I'm just trying to
Yeah.
ease it up between
yeah.
us. Nice abs, looking good, feeling good, right?
I'm feeling great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've trained really hard for this fight. A lot of people, for some reason, got a certain notion that I would not be focused or not take this fight seriously. Like, last time I did that, I lost my belt. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that these days. I don't do that no more.
And it also seems like even a few days before the fight, a lot of people have talked about your weight cut and things like that, but you seem to be in good spirits, and that's probably very important going into a big fight like this, right?
Exactly. I'm always in good spirits when it's time to be in good spirits. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things going right. My camp went well. You know what I'm saying? I got no major injuries, nothing that stopped me from fighting. And, most times I fight with major injuries anyway, but luckily I got nothing major that would stop me, that would hinder me. And that's the most important thing that I worry about going to fights anyway. So my mind is it's focused, and I'm there. I'm ready to destroy.
Why did it bother you so much when Hamill said that he was going to break your will? Did you just not chalk that up to him just talking before a fight? It seemed like that really bugged you.
Yeah, that really bugged me. That really amped up my training even more to the next level because I just feel like he should have said something else instead of that. He could have said anything else, but he's going to break my will because like I said, I'm one of those fighters that my mind is really strong, and for a fighter to say something like that to me, you know what I'm saying? It's like if anybody say like they're going to break my will, I take that as a personal challenge because I have free will and I know what free will is, and I have a strong will. You know what I'm saying? And God gave me my will. Can't no man break it, and he shouldn't chose those words.
What are you most looking forward to doing after the fight when you get to unwind and chill and not be dieting and all that stuff?
I think I'm most looking forward to my after party at Gallery with Frank Mir and at the Planet Hollywood. So I throw some drinks in my mouth, sit back on the table, you know what I'm saying, see some hot ladies dancing around. I like to keep the little hot ladies dancing because in training camp you around a bunch of sweaty dudes all the time. You need some opposite sex around you, you know, dancing around. I like to see them looking nice, tight, bend over, doing little ghetto dances, and I want all that. They whipping their hair around. I want all that.
Apple bottom jeans.
Yeah,
Right.
boots with the fur.
Right.
I'm gonna take my shirt off and get all up on her. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna do.
You know how to do the Dougie?
No, I can't do that shit, man. I don't know how to do that. I tried that shit. I'm like, that.
Alright.
I ain't with the Dougie.
Well, I'm glad. I think, is everything cool now?
It might be. I might forget all about this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? But some of my people's kind of upset with you because
Really?
I got a lot of smack for the interview you and I did because I can't remember what else. What you were asking some more stuff that.
Pretty standard. I was asking about the fight, and I was asking about Mike Dolce not being with you this time, and Julia
yeah,
Budd.
Okay, that's right. That's one thing too. That's sort of because a lot of people ask me about Mike Dolce, and like it seems like it's like man, why people ask me about Mike Dolce so much? Because I'm fighting Matt Hamill. I'm not fighting Mike Dolce. You know what I'm saying? What Mike Dolce got to do with me winning or losing a fight? You know what I'm saying? Like I won fights before. I trained Mike Dolce. I made weight before Mike Dolce came. I didn't know that was. I didn't know that was such a big issue. And like you was like the fourth person to ask me about Mike Dolce. And I think that's set. I think that's what set everything off right there. I'm like because I get tired of the same questions a lot.
I don't blame you.
I do. I get tired of the same questions a lot.
I try hard not to ask the same ones, and I think we made some good strides here today.
Yeah.
And I feel good about it.
Yeah, you did good, but it wasn't you. It was my friend Anthony Evans that told me that he's friends with you. He's on one. He's my friend.
So if it wasn't for him, this wouldn't have happened.
I probably would have smacked at you.
Yeah. You've done that once before.
Yeah, I probably would have done a second before.
Yeah. Okay.
Most likely. But this time probably been a backhand.
Yeah.
Yeah, the backhand got knuckles.
Yeah. Just no nut shots, please. I know that.
No.
Right.
No.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to step back and say best of luck to you, Rampage, and we're looking forward to this fight, UFC 130, this Saturday night.
All right, and a little message for you guys. When you guys have a disagreement with people from Memphis, certain words that you don't say, and let's squash this. That's one of them that you don't say, because those who happen to be fighting words where I'm from, my stomping ground. So you learn something about people all the time. Memphis it's a real different place. We different from most people everywhere else in the world, and certain things you just watch what you say. Yeah. It's all about respect.
I apologize. I have the utmost respect. I've been to Memphis once, actually. Yeah. Beautiful town.
Well, when next time you go back, you have a dispute with somebody, don't say let's squash this. Cause that's what Memphis. We're fighters. You know what I'm saying? We fight. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. We fight. But it's all about respect. If you disrespect somebody, then you get dealt with. Right. So don't get dealt with.
Right. Go Grizzlies. Okay, that was bad. That was stupid.
No, that was cool. Okay. As long as you like them. All right.
Thanks, Rampage.
Don't be hating on Memphis.
Thank you for the time.